Coming up on today's video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. We're down in the Legends barn and I'm with the smallest, cutest, kindest little pony. For those of you who don't know, it is the lovely Totty. Some of you might have seen Rupert sitting backwards playing a harmonica on top of her. She's she's so tolerant. It's such a good model for the kids to learn to be around, and it won't be long before, well, Oscar's already been up close and personal and he's had a little sit on her, but it's lovely to have that variety, and she is one of the smallest animals here, along with her daughter Kimmy, and of course the new arrival, the tiny Tim. There's a very important job we've got to do, and some of you may wonder why we're doing it, and all will be explained. We've got to shave her coat off. So let's get on with it and we'll catch up in a bit and explain what's going on. So that's it. It's not pretty, but it is very practical. And that's a really good saying because it has to be practical. And the reason we cut all her hair off was last year she got very, very poorly. It ended up in us having to have her scanned, and the scans showed that she had cysts on her lungs. So she's got a respiratory disorder, so she's got a weakened respiratory system anyway. And the problem with that beautiful fluffy coat that she sports is that when she gets hot, especially on a day like today where the weather can change, she'll get sweaty underneath, and then at night she can catch a chill, and that's the problem, that's the cycle we need to break. So we need to protect her, and this just gives us the opportunity. We were very, very kindly donated some perfectly fitting rugs for her, which she has been sporting, but this means we can change it up as we need to. So as the weather changes, we can change with it and keep her nice and comfortable, and that's what we try and do with all the animals here. It's all about that happy medium. I think playtime's coming to an end. He's just had a drink and it won't be long before he resumes the position of laying down. Life is very hard work being a baby donkey, but he's really settling into what's going on. And as I mentioned when he was having that moment when he was playing, that we've had to keep him confined up here in, it's going to be, well, it's quite a big space, but it just prevents him from getting a real wiggle on. And that's what Gregory was concerned about, that if he did go out, obviously he might not only pull the shoe, but he could damage himself, because it was such a turning point, such a moment when he took those first few steps. And now he's on all fours. He's doing pretty well, but it is early days and we're just keeping everything crossed. Along with you guys, it was a real worry in the beginning how poorly he was and the extent to which the x-rays showed that deformity. So it is, without the, as we always said, step-by-step process. We've just got to keep monitoring it, and Gregory's due to come back and then he'll make the decision what's best for the next stage, and just keep trying to gently alter the angles. As we said, just for now, keep him confined. He can have a bit of a play in here, but he's not going to get up to too much mischief. And obviously the focus has been so much on Tiny Tim, and we mustn't forget the wonderful Sweet Pea, who throughout the whole process has just been exemplary. In those very early hours and even the first few days, there was lots going on, and she knows we're trying to help him, like she was trying to help him. She was picking him up and putting him down and moving him around for feeding. She just knows, and we knew what a good mum she was. We'd seen her with Eeyore. But it's lovely to see her just with, yes, this new bundle of joy that he is. And Jenny comes in and spends time with her, and we all spend time making a fuss of her just to let her know that she's just as important. And of course we bring the lovely Tintin up, her old friend, just to let him know as well that everything's okay, because it must be a bit strange. He was very pally and they used to go out side by side together, so just letting him see what's going on. And of course the new arrival, along with the legends Epalan and the Free Rangers, they all get to feel that, yeah, that young life on the farm, which has been so fantastic. It's such a a world away from what we've been used to here, and it's lovely to be able to share it with you guys. So the last job of the day is getting the very handsome Thomas in. Some of you have been asking how he's been getting on, and he's doing fine. And we obviously have Team Thomas, we've got Patreon, which is a lovely, well, a couple of lovely communities that follow us behind the scenes. So if you want to get involved, you can always check out those two entities. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, for liking, subscribing, telling everyone what we do. He's living proof that you're making a difference. So I'm going to get him in now, and on that note I'm going to say stay magical, and we'll see you next time.